Hey everybody, it's Dr. Dave Psychiatry. Thanks for coming to the YouTube channel today, reminding you that if medication fixes your problem, then that makes it a medical problem, not a mental problem. I saw a guy recently that reminded me of something really sort of cool, and it just sort of stopped me. He was early on in my day. I hadn't seen a whole lot of patients, and when he came into my office, I said, "How you doing?" He said, "Better than ever." And I said, "Well, that's a really good thing to hear." And we went on to talk about what we had done. And it was really so simple. He had been on Zoloft for a long time, had done terrible, sleeping too much, not feeling rested sleep, depressed, low motivation, low interest, just not himself. I mean, this is a very energetic by nature, gets the job done type of guy. And his brain chemistry had just handcuffed him. He was just doing terrible. As I said, he had been on Zoloft, a serotonin booster. So when he came to me, the idea was, in my mind, if he's low on serotonin, we're using stuff to push that. And so I think the first move I did with him, I don't remember, I didn't look at the chart before I came into the studio here, but I think the first move I did for him was I increased his Zoloft, and that didn't go well enough for him. So last visit, we made the decision just to stop the Zoloft and try some Prozac. So again, the idea was, if you've got a serotonin shortage, if you're here, you need to be here. And so the serotonin boosters that I talk about on the channel, Prozac, Zoloft, Paxil, Celexa, Lexapro. This time we just took Prozac. And after 1 month of 20 milligrams of Prozac, he comes in and his opening quote is, "Better than ever. Back to myself, working, energetic, taking care of things, sleeping well, not having to, take medication or anything else to fall asleep." He said, "I'm basically, Doc, I'm back to where I was. I'm who I was before." And I said to him, and this is why I wanted to make the video today, because I think it's amazing that even I said this to him, I've been doing this for over 30 years. And I was a surgical resident in training before I became a psychiatrist. And so I remember guys telling me I was never going to help people, and I should stay in surgery and, keep doing operations because that was the way to help people. And I mean, honestly, I don't know why, except I felt I was moved in a direction to where I did want to be a surgeon. So I switched into psychiatry. And, the question was at that time, would medicines really make a difference in people's lives? This is back in the late 1980s. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, late 1980s. So, the idea that this guy would come in and feel so much better with one little change of medication, just one little change, 20 milligrams of Prozac. It was like this analogy that I use in the channel sometimes. It was like the lock in the door. It's like trying to get this door open. Well, that key doesn't work. Okay, that key works. Boom, door's open. Just like that after 1 month. So I'm really happy this guy found me. I'm glad I met him. I'm glad the people that make these medicines make the medicines, and I had them available to me. I'm glad I had experience. I'm glad I had the confidence of other patients to help him. And I want to share this not just because I'm happy for him, or that I'm surprised for me, because even though I've done this so many times, it's still shocking sometimes how one little change of medicine can do so well. I think I want to say, if you're looking at this channel, or you're looking at it for somebody else, or if you're questioning what you're doing, if it's not going so well, you gotta understand that when you find that key can make all the difference. And that's really all you're looking for. Now, if you've got 2 or 3 locks that you need 2 or 3 keys, which means 2 or 3 medicines for 2 or 3 problems, you got to pursue all those. But my point is that the medication works. And for anybody who says the medication is, something that we just give people because that's what we do, we just push pills. Well, they never met that guy, because that guy said, "I'm better than ever, back to myself," on the opening first starting dosage of Prozac, 20 milligrams of Prozac after 1 month. And in his mind, he's fixed. So that is a really good outcome. I'm excited for him. I'm excited for all of you who are trying to get help. And I encourage you to keep pursuing that process, because it's like getting help for diabetes or blood pressure. You just got to do it until you get to where you need to be. So, thanks for letting me share this on the channel today. I'm Dr. Dave Psychiatry. Thanks for coming to see me.